Mako, The Jaws of Death is a 1976 animal attack film directed by William Grefe and starring Richard Jaeckel, Jennifer Bishop, John David Chandler, Harold Oddjob Sakata, and Buffy Dee. Hey, where do you want to go to eat? The film opens with fishing, and this guy got a bite. Fuck this, I'm out of here. Out of nowhere, a scuba diver shows up to save the day. The diver climbs on board and gets a rash of shit. Then they discover that the fishing line has been cut. That's murder. And lunch. You can't kill a guy with a sweet hat like that. Let's frolic now. After feeding human beings to sharks, Sonny stops off for some food and a brew, then goes home to the sticks and runs into these dudes.
No one's ever filmed the birth of a wild shark before. No one's even seen it. I've seen it. I can tell you, you can tell them. But they won't believe me unless it's done under laboratory conditions.
A lab's not the wild either.
What is. I mean, if they don't believe it, it doesn't change what is.
What? The sweet talking and threats continue until Sonny agrees to allow them to monitor his pregnant shark.
Can you imagine that guy? Jesus. I wouldn't be surprised if them baby sharks don't all come out just looking like him.
Whoa! No bestiality here. And these guys plan to find the location of the sharks and kill them. Yeah, that's not a creepy vehicle at all. Oh, I think I'm in love. These two assholes are also there, and Barney, who is conjuring a low-rent boss hog vibe. Your audience doesn't get out much, does it? Dumpster diving! Oh man, we are so fucked up right now. Outside, the two guys proceed to sexually harass Karen, then they stalk her in yet another kidnapper van.
Come on, baby.
What the fuck? Sonny gets out and whips some ass. Damn! Then he runs away like a bitch. Sonny gives Karen a lift, but stops at his boat because he's behind some kind of schedule.
Come on, sport. Will you take me home? It's only a couple more miles.
You can wait or you can walk. It's not that far.
Our hero?
You know, I don't understand you. First you come on like Sir Galahad, and then you ask me to walk home in the middle of the night. What's with you, anyway?
Night?
Hey, where are you going?
He spent the last 5 minutes explaining it to you. What the hell is this, a Facebook thread? And she decides to come along on a boat trip to the middle of nowhere with a weird stranger. A wound becomes an excuse to remove his shirt, and Sonny delivers some necklace exposition.
Did you get it around here?
No, not around here. It came from the South Seas.
The South Seas.
Oh great, a flashback.
His people made their living from the sea. They could only survive through the good graces of the most powerful force they knew, the shark. I had done what no man had dared to try, and by their sparing my life and killing those who would have killed me, I became a member of the Shark Clan.
So they instantly become a member of the Shark Clan? Or they just buy at one of those gift shops in Orlando? You know, the ones that have a head of a fucking wizard on it?
No way. You're not playing with the full deck.
No, he isn't. And he finally takes her home and to her husband, Barney, who is raising some hell.
For your information, I almost did get raped. By two of your friends, Pete and Charlie.
Come on, they're two of my best customers.
They may have attempted to rape your wife, but capitalism! Barney and Karen then come up with an idea to have Karen swim with one of Sonny's sharks.
I never sell my sharks. I told Karen I would lend him to her just to see if he liked it. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure it's the right thing to do.
Is having a shark stuck in a tank behind a bar really the right thing?
Here's a bill of sale that I had drawn up. You know, this is just to keep the insurance people happy. It don't mean nothing, man.
Don't sign it! What a dumbass.
Look, man, come on by and catch the act tonight, okay? The beers are on me.
Free beer? In that case, take 2 sharks!
What's going on?
Just a little something we cooked up. He's control. Set off a high-frequency sound in that tank. Drives those sharks bananas.
Science! So he stumbles on this guy and learns that 2 guys are out shooting sharks and selling them. Which 2 guys might that be? Yes, I'm shocked. They have a good laugh as Sonny boards the boat, pissed off. And there goes Pete. Later at the dock...
Hey, what's he doing behind the boat?
Holy shit!
Tonight, you are about to see one of the most electrifying and unusual acts to be found anywhere in the state of Florida.
And that's saying a lot. Oh, this will be going sideways. Sonny notices the knobs and confronts Barney, but learns he is screwed.
He's killing my shark! Bastard, that shark belongs to me. I got a bill of sale. You signed it.
Then Karen pours more salt into the wound.
You live out there on that pigpen island of yours. Think I have stooped so low that a garbage picker thinks... Get out of here!
Sonny is done and has decided he's going to liberate his sharks from everyone. He goes to the lab and scientist guy is acting all weird and shit.
Wait a minute. What do you got in there?
What the fuck? And the scientist gets dunked in the shark tank. That scene was actually quite satisfying. Barney goes for a swim.
What's that, man? Stein! What are you trying to do? Kill me or something?
And the sharks will be eating well tonight. At the bar, it's more sabotage. Yeah, we knew that shit was going to happen. The cops chase Sonny home and he has a moment with the sharks, ending up with a gun on the cop and eventually throwing himself into the water and being eaten. Mako, the Jaws of Death, was actually written before Jaws was released, but they couldn't get the financing to make the film. Until Jaws made millions of dollars and opened the floodgates for dozens of shark attack films. It's a messy film with what pretty much is a serial killer for the hero. How many people does he just outright murder in this film? And I know the excuse is he was trying to protect his sharks, but loaning a pregnant shark to a sketchy lab and another one to a bar really doesn't seem to be very protective in a way. And honestly, the loan to the bar was just so he could get into Karen's pants. Animal attack movies do not get much worse than this.